part of it. So even if you don't like me, stay on because it's going to affect you in such a positive way. Is that fair? Let me see some goats out there for Garrett Roberts. Let me tell you something. I get up on stage in every event, wherever Garrett is, I call Garrett out and I bring him up on stage and I make sure people give him recognition. Sometimes, you know, other people get in the business and they've made larger money because that's the beauty about network marketing is you can make more money than your team above. But Garrett went through the battles with me. He came in the beginning. He blew a team up. And then we had a little bit of a pullback, a little bit of a valley in 2016, and we exploded again. And Garrett right now, he's running a team, and, you know, his rank, he's right here at 250. But his business does over 40 million a month. Garrett's business, and on the retails, is about 40 something million a month. All right, in total gross sales, his business brings that much. So you got the guy who's the top of the company. It's Christopher Terry, and then Garrett Roberts, and then the rest of the company. Guys, do you understand who you have? You got the top number one guy on top of the whole company. Let's give some goats for Garrett. I'm buying like a goat. Is that what was that a sheep? It's a goat. How's a goat sound? Bah! It sounds the same way, right? A goat and a sheep. It's the same thing, right? One has horns. Anyway, let's give some goats in there for Garrett. You got it, because if it wasn't for Garrett, let me tell you something. When Garrett came to the company, I had like, I don't know, 800 people. And that leader, when Garrett came and I started focusing on them, that leader I had, his name was Hector, and he had his whole group. They all took off. They all left. They got mad at me. So essentially, there's one organization from the company. It's Garrett Roberts. And the amount of sales he does, the amount of love he has, guys that make fortunes, guys that know about him from all over the world. He's worldwide known. You guys are a new group. When I say new group, you're newer to back in the day, if you know what I mean. So right now, I don't see this young group. I see a group here that can produce 20, 30, 40, 50 million a month, where you guys would have people making $1 million a month, $500,000 a month, $250,000 a month. Whatever you want, you could have. All right. Garrett tells me you guys are new to crypto. A lot of you are new to crypto, new to the markets, new to all that. And I just did a call for a brand new organization, literally brand new. And there was about 30 people in the house right here in Las Vegas. So, you know, first thing I said to him is, you're 2 minutes away. Why don't you just invite me over? Why are we doing a Zoom call, you know? But I want to tell you the abilities you have with the markets. By the time I met Garrett, I've already earned multiple 8, 9 figures. I don't even know what was it, 9 figures in the industry of trading. I already did that. And I came up with this idea in 2013 that I could take trading and marry it with network marketing. So let me take you back a little bit of how this whole thing got started. I built a very successful trading business. I was in network marketing. I was in Amway from 1990 to 1997. Never made a dime. All right. I was a typical diehard Amway guy. You get in, you're drinking the juice, right? I'm drinking Starbucks these days. You're drinking the Amway juice. You never make money, but you're always excited. People ask you how you doing. I'm great. I'm great. I ain't got the money, but I'm great, you know? But I learned a lot of principles of success being in the Amway business. And for those that are brand new, this is not Amway. Okay, I'm just telling you my story. So, yeah. So I was in that business, and what was great about it is I didn't make money, and that was fine. And quite honestly, I was taught how to be a multimillionaire in my mind. You're talking 1990. 1990, I was destitute. I was literally destitute. I lost everything I had. I literally was on my brother's sofa. Picture this. That looked like my brother's sofa. That's what I slept on. Seriously. It was bad. And it was so demoralizing because I had a lot of money and I lost it. I started businesses. I lost them, and I lost to the point I had nothing. And it was demoralizing that a guy at 1990, I'm 25 years old, my brothers are 20, they're 18 years old, and I had to sleep on their sofa and beg them for money. Yo, you got $5? I gotta get some food. That was so demoralizing to me. I was the lowest point in my life. You know, I come from an area where we grew up poor. We were on welfare. My father took off. My mother tried to survive. I was out on the street hustling. I did what I had to do. I did some of the same stupid things that some of the same stupid people do when you're young. All right, you get into drugs, you get into illegal activities, and I grew out of that. But the fact is, I tried to go for that American dream to be successful and ended up on my brother's sofa, broke as a joke. But the one thing I didn't fail at was this. They say you are not bankrupt until you are emotionally and financially and mentally bankrupt. You could financially lose everything, but as long as you have this going for you, your dreams and goals, you never lose. But I want to stop for 1 second.
Your video froze, boss man. Your video froze. You probably gotta start it and unstop it again.
You can't see me?
Nah, it had froze.
Am I okay now? Can you see me now?
No. If you could probably stop it and then start it again.
Hold on a second. Let me go inside my house. 1 second.
Okay.
I'm carrying Starbucks and amino acids and hold on. I was out at the pool. Hold on, please. Okay. Let me go out and come back in, okay?
Yes, sir. Y'all drop the ghost in the chat for Chris, man. Y'all drop the ghost in the chat.
You know what, Garrett, unfreeze me.
Unfreeze you?
I mean, do my video.
Okay. You gotta turn your video back on. Let me see.
I know it says I can't do it.
Okay, I got you. Okay, it should be all good now, boss man.
Okay, hold on a second, okay? Okay.
We'll see you.
Okay, let me just.
Hey, let's go.
I gotta tell Isis. Hold on, I gotta tell Isis I'm on a call. She's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm on a call." So, okay, you can see me better now, right? So, the one thing I didn't, before I get to that, I want to actually, how it got started with Garrett, and Steven said, I'm so sorry. I just got so excited. When I want to bring it back a little bit. When we first started working together, it was a guy named Travis. He went on my Instagram and he found my Instagram. And he says, look, I got some people to introduce you to. And Garrett got on and Stevenson got on. And I know there was this guy, Ryan. And then I think there was one more person that I was talking to. Was it Lasaldo? I think it was later on. Garrett, I believe. It was somebody. And Garrett basically got on. He says, if you trust us, I'll bring you 1,000 people. And I'm like, okay. And Stevenson and Garrett, what they were doing is funny because Steven said this is the blueprint. As I recall, in 2015, when we started working together, they were educating, and their team or their business was called The Blueprint. Am I right, Garrett?
Correct. That was our first username. Yeah.
It's funny you're still using it. And Stevenson, thank you for maintaining the dream and the vision with us. And I didn't mean to not thank you at first. I didn't mean to be disrespectful whatsoever. But when you said the blueprint, it got me thinking about when you guys first started, you know. Anyway, one thing is important. As long as you are financially, mentally good, it doesn't matter if you have any money or not. As long as you have a focus and an image of what you want, you'll get there. And I was at the lowest of my life on my brother's sofa, still talking about being a multimillionaire, still thinking I can do it. Meanwhile, I didn't have a penny in my pocket. Ultimately, things got better later on, and I met Isis, my wife, and she got behind me financially, and it just evolved into something really beautiful. I was able to build another business, and then then eventually I am. But I was in Amway, and I didn't make any money, but I learned how to become strong mentally, so I could be strong financially. Ultimately, I learned how to trade, and in 2012, I started thinking about an idea of how I could build a business. At that point, I've been trading since 1994, but I really started doing it in 97. Come 2012, 2013, I was like, what can I do? And I came up with this idea of learn and earn. And learn and earn, I couldn't understand what it meant. I was in Italy, and I had this image come to me, it said, learn and earn. And it ultimately became International Markets Live, which became iMarkets Live. And ultimately, we rebranded it 2 years ago as IM Mastery Academy. And it is what it is. Learn and earn. Learn how to trade. Learn how to build a network marketing business and earn residuals, earn on trading money. And I know a lot of you are brand new to cryptocurrencies. You may be new to Forex. You may be new to the stock market. And it's overwhelming. It's really scary in the beginning. But the beauty is here, we have the greatest of educators in the world. We are the biggest education platform in the world. And just a testament of what we're doing. So you understand, people lie, and people, that's what they do. They lie. But the one thing that doesn't lie is numbers. There's a website called Alexa.com. Alexa.com. It's the rankings of traffic. And our education model only is called GoLive.im. Okay, you guys can search it, GoLive.im. Garrett can put it in there. Somebody put it in the chat. But if you go there, you'll find that we are ranked we're ranked 5,000 in the world of highest traffic. And that right there is an education platform. So that must say that we have over 100,000 people a day watching, at least over 100, maybe more, 150, 200,000 a day, logging in to get educated. We're the largest education platform in the world for trading education. And with the rank of the top 5,000 in the world, that's just a testimony to say that things work. Because if our products and services didn't work, if our educational platform didn't work, we wouldn't have those numbers. So I could brag all day, Garrett could brag all day, Stevenson. But the fact is, if you look at the numbers that we have, they're testimony to what we're doing to the world. And if somebody could put that in there, GoLive.im. So if anybody missed it, they could see it on Alexa rankings. But it just, every day I look at it, it just blows my mind. I watch that like I watch Bitcoin, like, oh, it's going up and down, you know? But I had this dream and this vision that I could do something different. And along came Garrett. And together, we worked together. We worked together day and night. You know, we'd argue, we'd laugh. And we just built this thing. And ultimately, we just started having our own independent families. Garrett had other teams, and I had some teams I worked with. And ultimately, it grew and grew and grew to where now Garrett overrides hundreds of thousands of people, nearly 400,000 people around the world. You know, he overrides all of that. You know, he's the reason that those people are here. No other reason. It's not Chris Terry. I promise you that. So the one thing that it takes to be successful, a couple of things it takes to be successful. One is they say you got to work hard. And that's true. To be a success, you really have to work hard. You have to grind. You have to put the time in. You have to earn your stripes, as we say in the Bronx, okay, or New York. You got to earn your stripes. You have to put those hours in. If you want to learn how to be a doctor, you have to put tens of thousands of hours in. If you want to learn how to be a trading professional, you need to put those hours in. If you want to be a network marketing professional, you have to put those time in. You have to study. You have to learn your craft. Number two, You have to be smart. You have to work smart. You have to be smart. You have to work smart. What does working smart mean? Well, each particular industry, it means something different. But working smart and working hard are two of the factors that takes to be successful. But you've heard that already. We all hear that. You know what it takes to be successful? I don't know. Joe, tell me. Working hard, working smart. Is that why you're broke, Joe? So the one thing, Joe, I'm using him as a theoretical person, is these guys that don't understand will tell you what you need to do, but don't do it themselves. What is missing is the ability to connect differently into a different frequency. You see, there's a reason Garrett and I met. Garrett and I connected on a frequency that nobody else did. Garrett had tapped into a certain frequency. I'll give you an example. Garrett called me the radio station, and my radio station broadcasts channel 44. Garrett, before we met, was listening to channel 38, and he didn't like that channel. He didn't like the music he was listening to, and he dialed it in and started thinking of, I'm a boss. I'm a millionaire. I attract millionaires. I attract bosses. I was thinking, I attract successful people. I attract successful-minded people. I attract leaders. I attract. And Garrett and I both were seeking the same thing. Therefore, I broadcast channel 44, and Garrett tuned into channel 44, if you know what I mean. We were on the same frequency. Therefore, we attracted one another. We connected, and we've been bonded since. Does everybody understand that? Does everybody understand what I'm trying to say to you? Okay? That shit's real. I'm telling you. That's exactly what happened. Garrett and I tuned into the same frequency, and when we met, it was like we knew each other forever. So right now, we came on this call, you're excited. I saw people putting goats and stars and diamonds and hearts. You're excited, okay? But what you're not aware of is your potential. If you were aware of what your potential is, you can be whatever you want, and we would have a bunch of Chairman 100s on the call right now. But we don't, because you're not aware of it. We would have people popping ranks every day if they were aware of it. So when we came on the call today, you have two types of energy, or two types of vibrations in my mind. You have static and you have dynamic. You have a static vibration and a dynamic, or a static energy and a dynamic energy. And if you think about this, I want you to think of a static energy similar to, and I want you to picture a river, a dead river, dirty, dead, stinky, smelly, not moving, just sitting there. I'm not saying you guys are stinky and it's not moving. I just want you to understand and conceptualize this. You have that dead energy, that static. It's not moving. When things don't move, they become stale. They become molded. Things die. You're either dying, growing, or dying, right? Now, I want you to think of another river, very fast-moving, blue water, lots of trees, birds flying around, people fishing, little cats and birds and animals running around, kids playing in the water, people coming by in a raft. The water's hitting these rocks, and it's a white suds that come flying off the rocks, and it's beautiful. You want to take a picture of it. It's so beautiful. So you have two types of energy, that stale dynamic, or you have that fast running, that stale energy, right? That static, or you have that dynamic energy. All right? That's what I'm trying to get at you tonight. So when you came on this call, because you're unaware of the potential that you are going to be aware of, you had more of a static energy. Tonight, we're going to start making that dynamic and expanding your sphere of influence in your energy, what you put out, how far it can go. Do you know you could put a thought out and it goes 200,000 miles a second around the world? So if I say, watch this, I'll show you how simple this is. Ready? I'm thinking, I have coffee. I have Starbucks. I have Starbucks. Bang! See how Starbucks showed up? Isn't that amazing? Come on, that's funny. So the point is, you could put an energy out. And Bob Proctor, who's a well-known philosopher, a foremost authority on attraction, said that your body has enough energy to light up a city. Now, at first glance, Bob's crazy. But if we really think about it, think about the atom bomb that blew up Nagasaki or Nagamaki, whatever it was called out in Japan, okay? So if an atom is so small, it's invisible. But some scientists figured out how to take atoms that you can't even see, put them together in such a way to blow up a city. If you think about that, then think about the potential we have in our body. You see, think of the potential. If we were to compress our energy, imagine how powerful that would be. You're just not aware. I'm just not aware of what our potential is. We know it's there, but we're unaware of it. So what I'm trying to say is you have the ability to get anything you want, good or bad. Garrett and I did stupid things when we were younger, all right? We both had to go to a separate college for a little bit, get certain type of education, if you know what I mean, all right? It is what it is. We have no regrets for our past, but the bottom line is we understood that we can go anywhere in the world and we can attract negative. When we understood that we could do this in a positive, it's limitless. Literally limitless. I can ask for anything in the world, like that Starbucks, and it would be attracted to you. Not only me, you can do this, but you're not aware that you can have that. If you're walking around saying, oh man, this is hard, or oh man, I don't like my job, or oh man, I got debts, or oh man, things are rough out there. If you're saying that, then yes, you're right. Things are rough out there. You are broke. You are suffering. You are in debt. You do have a tough job. Stop saying that stuff. Stop saying that stuff. If you're talking about, yeah, man, shit's rough out there, man, no, stop it. Because all you're doing is attracting more of the stuff you're talking about that you don't want. You have stuff in your life that you don't want. You can't understand why it doesn't go away. The reason is because you keep talking about it. And I know this because I'm human. I'm the same way. How many times in my life I was like, how's things going? Oh, man, I'm so tired. I had such a hard day. Chris, shut up. You're going to continue to be tired. You're going to continue to have hard days. Trust me. Some days I'm on my sofa going, oh, man, I'm exhausted. And I'm saying that, and therefore, I'm hurting myself. We all say it. We're human. Somebody said, I actually said it yesterday. Somebody said, how you doing? I had a hard day. I'm having a hard day. And I caught myself. And I said, no, I'm having an amazing day. It's just a little bit less than it was yesterday, but that's okay. Tomorrow's going to be better. Tomorrow is going to be better. I catch myself. I'm human. What I'm trying to say is I'm not an authority. I'm not God. I'm not Jesus. I'm not some guy who stands up on a podium and tells you what to do and doesn't do it. I am in the fight myself along with you guys. I'm still growing. I'm 55 years old. I'm still growing. And you always want to have that overcoming attitude. You always want to be that overcomer in life. You always want to grow bigger than your obstacles, grow bigger than your problems. And it's not easy. And that's why it's so small at the top. That's why the income earners of this world, there's such a minority of them. When I say minority, not black or white, but I'm just saying a small amount versus the masses. And in our company, we've proven it. We've proven that I can take something from nothing, and what we could cultivate and build a business that we have six of the top 10 earners in all of network marketing in our company. Why? Because they believed that they would be number one. And guess what? Out of the top 10, we have number 2 through number 8 all locked up. It's us. It's our people in all the network marketing, because they're aware of what you're not aware of, you see. So how do we get to where we want to be from where we are now? We know that our minds are so powerful that we can create a substance. Einstein said, if you match the image of what you want with the right frequency, you cannot prevent getting it. You can have anything you want. If you match the frequency with the image, you can have what you want. Wow. Well, how did somebody, look, is it TV? Where did that TV come from? That came from somebody's mind. In their mind, they designed that TV way before anything, a blueprint even happened. They put that TV in their mind and they said, this is what I want. And they put it to work. This table that's in front of me here, this table was in somebody's mind. It just didn't appear. They had the design in their mind. They put the right energy and frequency to make it become a reality. So why not success? Why not take a look at yourself where you are right now and say to yourself, you know what? I want $1 million. But the question is, what does $1 million look like? Garrett's earned millions of dollars. I've earned millions of dollars. I still don't know what $1 million looks like. You can't, if I said, okay, show me $1 million, you could show me a diamond, you could show me a car, you could show me a house. That doesn't mean anything, right? You could show me a stack of money. That doesn't mean anything. For me, how I see $1 million is your success is based upon the amount of people's lives that were affected in a positive way than when they first started. So today, you start a month from now, if your life is better than it was today because I've been part of it, you see, that's success. My success is the ability to help somebody else have a better, positive life. And my success is based on the amount of people I've helped earn money. It's not on my abilities. It's on my ability to help others succeed. Now, granted, trading is a one-on-one business, you in the market, and unfortunately, it's you against the market. Okay, and that takes a lot of study. But true success outside of that, really, you need a team. I don't care if you're building any kind of business. The beauty about network marketing is we're all working together for a common goal, and we're all working on the same business together with the same focus and same drive. So how do you see $1 million? Well, let's look at an audience that you've never seen before. Look at an audience in your mind. Okay, let's picture a room full of people. And if you say, I don't know what a room full of people look like, well, go find a room full of people. Go to a freaking movie. Go look at the people. Wow, that's a room full of people. Go to an event. Look at some videos. Get an image of your head of a room full of people first. And you have to say to yourself, man, my events in the future are going to be this big. But how do you make $100,000 a month? How do you become a millionaire? You have to do the work of somebody that's doing that kind of work, that kind of income. How do you do that? Well, they say 5 to 6 nights a week you have to work at this craft to become successful. What if you were to do 2 webinars a day? I don't care if you just started. I don't care if you're Platinum 1000. I don't care if you're Platinum 2000 or 5000 or chairman. If you want to earn $100,000 a month, you have to do the work now. Have an image of your head of what you want. I see a room full of people. Now, what does that translate to? So let's just say you're Platinum 1000, you have 15 people, 20, 30 people in your group, whatever. You say, okay, how do you see 2,000, 5,000? How do you see those levels? you do the webinars, and you see the people there on that webinar prior to. Because if you don't do the work now, how are you ever going to bring a Chris Terry or Garrett Roberts on your team if I was to meet you and say, show me, and you go, you got to get in, and you got to do something, and no. You do the work now, you do 1 to 2 webinars a day, whether anybody's there or not. So let's just say you get in, like Chris Terry, when he started in 2013, I did webinars. I had a platform, I forgot the name of it. Oh my gosh. Hotcom, HOTCOMM, Hotcom. I was using the Hotcom platform, and I would invite people. I was the only one there. And I used to get on there every day, and I'd say, man, I'm so excited for everybody to be here today. We're going to take this thing to 1 million people. We're going to do this and that. I'm so excited. Let me show you how this thing works. And I'd go through the presentation. All right. And then at the end, during the presentation, I'd give a story. And at the end, I'd give a wrap up of, hey, how to be successful. Blah, 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 blah. And I can't wait to see everybody tomorrow. Join in tomorrow at 7:00 p.m. We're going to take this to the moon. But I was the only one there. But I saw the room full of people before there was one person that physically joined. I had an image in my head of the people, and I had an emotional attachment. I would get on my webinars. I would talk. I would cry. I would go through an emotional ups and downs and roller coasters about success and what this business really meant to me. I had an image in my head, and I tapped into a frequency. You see, I tapped into a frequency that I would attract these people. And lo and behold, I kept doing it. And here comes Garrett Roberts, and he's like, yeah, man, show me what you got. And I got him on the webinar, and I'm like, la, 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 la. And man, back in the day, it was me. And then it was me and Garrett. And then me, Garrett, and Stevenson. And before you know it, some other people joined. And ultimately, it just grew. But was I crazy to visualize the people that were going to be there before they got there? And was I crazy to do the work before the people came? You see, I prepared myself for the people to come. I saw the $1 million through the amount of people that were looking at me, and there was nobody physically there. They were looking at me. I see dead people, right? You got to see the people, whether they're alive or dead. You got to see the people before they come. You have to get in that frequency that the people are there. You have to get in the frequency that you will attract highly motivated, successful-minded people. You have to put that in there, and lo and behold, they will come. And it did. And it's still happening. You see, energy is so infinite. There's no limits. Try to breathe all the air up in the world. Can you do it? It's impossible. Wow, you breathed it in a half a cup. There's 10 gazillion cups just in this room. You can't breathe in all the air. It's infinite, okay? You can't even suck all the air out of the world if you tried. It's infinite. Success and energy is infinite. The more you do, the more you're gonna do. The more you work, the more is gonna come at you. The more success you have, the more success is gonna come. So how do we do this? How do we take it from a static to a dynamic, okay? How do we take it from static to dynamic? We're gonna change your energy. You're gonna start saying over and over, you're gonna say, I am a success. I am a winner. I am a millionaire creator. I am a millionaire. I attract successful people. I attract $1 million mindset. I attract. I am. You don't say, I can, I will. You don't say that. I will do it. No, you won't. That's a wish. What's the difference between a hope and a wish? I will. Yeah, wills are for when you die, okay? Will is for when you die. I will. Yeah, you will die one day. I am a success. I am a millionaire. Not I will do it. I am doing it. That's what you have to do. You have to speak with conviction, and you have to have that emotional attachment. You have to convince you. You have to change that energy. So when you're saying this over and over again, what's going to happen is it comes out of your mouth, goes in your ear, goes in your ear into your mind. When your mind hears it enough over and over, it's going to start coming out of your mouth. My dogs, I used to have my dogs trained. So how do you train a dog? He's a puppy. He's 6 months old. He's just happy, okay? He's a happy dog. But he's an attack dog, and you want to get him trained. Hold on a second. Talking about attack dogs, I think I have one or two running around here. I got to give you an example. See, Chris Terry gives live examples. Oh, my God. Look at her. There she goes. She runs away from me. Yeah, run. Go ahead. Run. Yeah. Big attack dog. Yeah, you're strong. Okay, hold on. Yeah, tough girl. Hey, Drew, are you here? Look at this. My dogs look better than me. See? Up here. Come on. Come here. Come here. There you go. Look at him. That's called a cane corso. I can see that you got a leaf in your mouth. That's a cane corso, a cane corso. He's 120 pounds of pure attack. Okay? And she fears me. Look at her run. Yeah, you're tough. You're gonna protect me. Yep. Just walk away. Walk away. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're not part of the gang no more. Get out of here. So what she is, the female, she supports. The male is the attack dog. The female gets behind him and goes, "You could do it," and then she runs the other way. Yeah. So those dogs, actually, she's pretty aggressive. She just likes to play. She likes me to chase her around. And I put the male in the back because he was a bad boy. All right. You really want me to show you why he was a bad boy? I'll take a break here for a second. I can't even make this up. You guys want to laugh? Wait. Chris Terry's funny, by the way. Okay. Nice palm tree, right? Nice palm trees, right? Then today I come out. Whoa. You see? They ate the palm tree. Yeah, keep barking. You're in detention. Keep barking. He ate my palm tree. Both of them out there. And I walk out, and Drew has a leaf sticking out of his mouth. And he's looking at me going, "I don't know what you're talking about." Yeah, he ate my palm tree. And you got problems. No. I think I got two crazy dogs. So anyway, back to what I was saying. He's in detention. So when they train a dog to be successful, when I'm saying to attack, they take a dog and they chain him to a fence as a puppy. And they take another one that's already trained. Okay? And what they do is they work the one that's trained already. And they bring the whip and the dog starts reacting. Then they go to the puppy and they do the same thing. And typically the puppy would try to hide. And ultimately, when they see the adult dog do it enough, they start barking, they start growling, and they think that they are scaring you away. And every time they growl, you run back. Before you know it, it trains the dog to think one way, success, not failure. As a puppy, the dog has no confidence, okay? But as they train the puppy with the adult dog, the puppy starts to emulate the adult dog. And when the puppy barks, the human jumps back, the trainer jumps back like, "Ooh, you scared me." And it builds up their confidence till eventually do bite work. The same thing with us. If you've never done it before, then how do you do it? It feels weird. So you speak it. I am a success. I am a winner. I will be, I am. Don't say I will. I am a millionaire. I attract, right? So when you say it enough, it goes into your ear, goes into your mind. You hear it enough, you become that puppy dog that suddenly goes, woof, and you say to yourself, I just said it without thinking. I just said I'm a winner. Because you recorded so much into your ear, into your mind, your brain has gotten recorded over and over and over again. You've created this loop, and it's coming out of your mouth over and over again. And you're going to walk around saying, I'm a winner. I'm a millionaire. I'll fight the fight, do whatever it takes. You become a beast. You become a savage, okay? Because you convinced yourself that you are a success, that you are a winner, that you are a millionaire, that you attract, that you have this, you have that. Speaking about what you want that you don't have, and you stop speaking about what you have that you don't want. IG Chris said, Richie says Bugatti. Yeah, I got a few. Come on, man, you can have them all. You can have anything you want. Literally anything you want. You don't believe me? Come to Las Vegas, go to a place called Vegas Auto Gallery, and ask for the owner, Nick, and say, I want to see Chris's cars. I got Pagani's and Lambos and Bugattis. I got so many cars, I have to keep them in a car gallery. You can have anything you want. You can start from nothing today. In 90 days, you could be a platinum 1,000. You could be a platinum 2,000. You could be a platinum 5,000. You can go from trading and not making a dime to understanding and trading the markets and become successful. You're your own limitation. And how you change that is you change this, and your words will either kill or heal. Your words are like a knife. There's two sides to them. You can build or you can destroy with your own words. You can destroy your energy by talking in a low frequency, or you can build success by speaking on a high frequency. When you talk on a higher frequency, and there's zillions of frequencies, when you get on the proper frequency that aligns itself with the markets or aligns itself with network marketing or successful people, if you want to be a musician, you learn music so much so you get a frequency that you attract people in the music industry. That's all it is. You got to change what you're saying. Therefore, once you start doing that, then you go from a static energy to a dynamic energy. When your energy is dynamic, you're going to vibrate differently, similar to, all right? So those are 2 bottles, amino acids, right? So if I take, actually here's another one, water. If I take this water and I put it on the stove, I could literally burn this and evaporate. Or I could take this water, like right now, wow, keto cups. Take this, throw it in there, and I change the energy in an hour. That water would be frozen. I could literally change its energy within an hour and it would be frozen. How is that? Why is water smarter than you? We're all from America, all right? We all from East Coast or West Coast, so there's no denying that we know what a bridge is. The Golden Gate Bridge, the George Washington Bridge. Do you realize that if somebody jumps off a bridge into this beautiful water, let's just say you decide to go on underneath the Golden Gate Bridge or George Washington Bridge because you have nothing better to do, all right? You're under a bridge and, you're chilling out, nice water in the summer, and somebody jumps from the Golden Gate Bridge and lands 10 feet from you, and they die. Because the moment they hit that water, instantaneously, the water changed form from one form to another at his particular area, bang, and turned into a big steel plate. And literally somebody lands and breaks all their bones and dies. Wow. What if Garrett, if you're with your family and you're with your kid, and God forbid somebody comes out of nowhere and wants to cause problems with your wife or your child, Garrett, you're going to go from your regular energy, you're going to tense up so much so, you're going to become a beast and break that person apart. You're going to have more strength than you've ever thought possible. That's what they call hysterical strength. There's so many stories. They talk about the person picking up the car to save a child or this or that. Search it yourself. It's called hysterical strength. You actually can get hypnotized. We've seen people do hypnotists, right? They get on stage and they could put you in a plank position and sit on you. Why? Because the hypnotist was able to tap into your mind and change the energy of your whole body and make you flat as a board. How's that possible? I really want you to understand the power that you have in your own body to do things that are unnatural or supernatural. Do you get it, guys and girls? Give me a goat. Give me a goat. Oh, boy. Oh, I am a savage. Oh, I am a savage. Man, do you guys understand now? You go from static to dynamic. So if you want to become a Chairman 100, number one, you have to have the image in your head. Have it of the people. Do the webinars. Speak it into existence. Speak what you want that you don't have. Get in that frequency and attract. When you find yourself saying something stupid like, man, I hate these bills, or man, I hate my job. You know what? You continue to hate your job. Enjoy. Stop hating your job. You should be so submissive to your boss. If you want to be a boss, you know they say, it takes a man to cry. How many times have I cried in front of other men and women? It takes a lot of guts to do that. A real man wears pink, right, they say? But the fact is, it's okay to be submissive temporarily. Because I want you to think about this. You go to work every day, you get paid to do a job, okay? And that boss gives you money at the end of the week. And you're sitting there negative going, I hate my job, but I love IM. I hate my job. I love Forex. I hate my job. I love Bitcoin. Who can live like that? You become a psychopath. How about this? I love my job. I'm the best employee that's ever been at this job. I'm the greatest server. I'm the greatest leader in this job. I'm a boss. And you tell your boss, you know what? You can count on me for anything. I'm the best. I'll be the best ever. I will do whatever it takes to be successful, to help you build your business. Why? Because the more you are secure at your job, the more you can build your business without fear of losing your job. You become the best employee and look at your boss as your partner and say, you know what? Mentally, you're my partner. You fund my business. I'll build my business, but you're funding. Yes, you go to work and you trade your time for his money. You trade your time for his money until you don't need it anymore. You build your business part-time and look at your boss as an investor into your business, as a partner. At the end of the week, you're getting your paycheck. You put it to work. You take the money, you put it to trading, you put it to network marketing. You build your business. Then when it's time to leave, you write your boss a resignation letter and say, dear boss, due to overworked hours, due to limited opportunity, due to unreasonable working conditions, I truly appreciate you take my job and give it to somebody else who is a better fit for it. I appreciate you. I love you. P.S. Do not give me a raise. That's it, period. I'm out of here. You thank them at the end of the day and you say, you know what? I'm gone. Give the job to somebody who needs it. But while you're there, work your ass off, because if you lose your job that you hate, guess what? You stop all investments into your business and into your success. Unless you got some cash on the side and you have a miracle of way to create cash flow, you better keep it good. You know what I'm saying? Keep it right with your job. Keep it right with your boss. Keep it right. You be the best. You go to work. Don't be dragging along. Don't be, oh man, I hate my job. You know what? Then you don't deserve to be successful. You don't deserve to be successful. If you're negative about the person that's giving you opportunity, Shame on you. You be positive no matter what you do, and you be consistent. That's where success comes from, my friend. If you get an energy, a frequency where you're successful, where your mindset is right, where you're constantly repeating success mindset, if you can't help but to be successful at your job, maybe you'll even make more money at your job because you've been better. And that job is going to help you afford you to fund and to build your dream. Until such time that you can quit, you to be the best you can be, but always in your brain. If you're having to make coffee all day, and you're making coffee for people in the mindset, I'm a winner, I'm a success, I'll do whatever it takes, I'm a millionaire, I'm the best. Oh, I am a savage. You have to have that in your mind. You know, I say, you know, there's that song, Oh, Christopher Terry. It's kind of weird. It is kind of weird, but I change it. Oh, I am a savage. And I say I'm a savage, and I want you guys to think of yourself as savages. You know why? Because the Romans, right? The greatest army in the world. They were the greatest army in the world. Think about it. They took over the whole world, right? They went out, they were so aggressive, they took over everything. Like they were Jesus time, you know? But they got fat and lazy. They weren't looking. They stopped being savages and they became sophisticated. And the Germans, what would later call the Germans, what they call the Germanic barbarians, the savages, they decided, I'm just going to go Roman, take them down. And the savages, the barbarians, went in and took down the Roman Empire. And the Romans weren't even looking because they got sophisticated. They become big shots. And the savages went in and took them down, the greatest, biggest army that's ever existed. Why not you have that savage mentality? And let's go after the big ones, the Amways of the world. They're 8 billion a year. We're going to be 500 to 600 million in sales this year. Easy. If not 700 this year. Why not us? Listen, it's harder to go from one person to 10 than it was for 1,000 to go to 100,000. It was harder for one person to go to 10 people than it was to go from 100,000 to 400,000. We have momentum. We are #1 ranked in momentum in the world of network marketing. Why can't we take over the world? Why can't we be the barbarians, those savages, and go after the big fat lazy cats, the ones that aren't looking anymore? We have the most momentum in the world. Why not you? Why not put that energy to work, become a dynamic energy, and take your bite of the apple, claim your stake in this world, right? Claim a stake. That's it, period, I'm here. That's how I operate. My mind is continuously operating for success at all times. All times. I'm human. I mess up. I'm straight human. I walk down the street. If somebody looks at me wrong, I'm in their face going, yo, what you looking at? That's who I am. I'm not an angel. I'm not a prima donna. I'm not a guy that's going to hold back stuff. If Garrett called me and said, yo, these guys are bothering me, best believe I send a crew to protect Garrett. Period. I am a regular dude. I'm not a guy that's going to stand on a podium and speaking with the things like, you should be doing this and you should be doing that. No, I'm a regular guy, so I could talk about regular shit. But I could also talk about what it takes to be successful financially, absolutely. On a personal side, I make my mistakes, man. In business, I make my mistakes. You know, I do. I've purchased homes that I didn't have inspected, and $500,000 later, I'm still paying for it. I've made my mistakes. Trust me, I make my mistakes. And you know what the best teacher is? They say the best teacher is experience. But the real best teacher is somebody else's experience. So take my experience of mistakes, take what you like about what I'm talking about, and apply it. You don't have to take anything, but if you take some of the better stuff that I've been talking about and apply it, you will have a better life. You'll have more success. I'm not asking you to change much. I'm just asking you just to think a little bit different, speak a little bit different, reset your goals, reset your desires, reset your wants and needs, and you can have whatever you want. It's literally anything you want is at the palm of your hands, man. Does that make sense? I could show you how to make fortunes. That's easy. That's easy. Making fortunes is easy. The reason why is if you change your energy to a dynamic energy, and I did this in the Chairman 25. I got like 500 or 600 chairmen in the Chairman 25 group. In that group, there's about 500 of them. And last Thursday, I set up an account and I posted the deposit, 110,000. And I said, guys, I'm going to show you what it takes. Now, mind you, in the end of April, April 25th, I said, starting May 1st, March 1st, May 1st, if you put 100% of your rank in an account, I will pay the top 10 earners up to the amount of your rank. For example, if there was a Chairman 100, they'd have to put $100 into a trading account. Okay? Now, if they made 80,000 and they were the top 10, I give them 80,000. If they made 120 as a Chairman 100 in trading, I'll give them up to 100% of their rank or 100,000. I put that out there for everybody. I waited until last Friday. Thursday night, I funded it. Friday, I started trading, and I'm posting everything I was doing. As of yesterday afternoon, I took 110,000 to 750,000. Not on one trade, like some of the gurus who put a little bit of it in Ethereum, it goes up and they think they're a trader. They're not traders. They got lucky. A trader, you're in and you're out and you're consistently making moves. I lost 4 trades out of hundreds. Why? I did it effortlessly. Why? Not because I'm smart, like I said in the beginning. Not because I worked hard, because you better believe I worked hard and worked smart. But because I put myself in a frequency that I will attract $1 million in 1 week. I will take 100,000. I am. Okay, those I use I will. I made 100,000. I made this. I am. In those couple of days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days, I closed out at $743,000 account size. I'm telling you, because it's not how hard I work or how smart, it's I tapped into the right frequency. I made it effortlessly. Any one of you can do it. I'm being so serious. Watch this. I am a coffee drinker. Oops, went all over the place. Anyway. And listen, you got to laugh. You do. You have to make fun of yourself. I make fun of myself all the time. And you just got to have fun. Success is based on having fun, man. If you're not having fun, don't do it. Who wants to be in a relationship and you hate somebody? It's got to be fun. It's got to be dynamic. It's got to be exciting. You know, network marketing is fun and it's exciting. If you could put it out there and you understand what I'm saying, I attract successful people. I attract highly motivated people. They will come. They will come. So here's what happened. In 2015, this is the honest to God truth, and Garrett knows this. I took a picture and I put a juice, you know, beets, like beets, you know, like the red beets. I was drinking beet juice because I was 325 pounds. And I thought I'm gonna get healthy again for the 48th time in my life. I drank beet juice, and then I drank chocolate milkshake. But I made a beet juice and I put it on Instagram and I tagged everybody. I tagged all the leaders that I could find in all these network marketing companies. I tagged every network marketing company. I tap Forex. I tagged everything. And I kept putting these wacky things. And I put beet juice. And that guy, Travis, that ultimately led me to Garrett, found the beet juice. And he said to me, man, I see you're a traitor, blah, blah, blah. And ultimately led to Garrett. Travis got in and quit the same day. He actually joined 3 other times since then. But he got in and quit pretty much the same day, but he left Garrett, you see. I attracted Garrett. Garrett attracted me. You see how that works? You know, you can call it what you want, but it's undeniable. It's undeniable that it worked. It's undeniable. So somebody just said law of attraction. Lydia just said law of attraction. So Lydia, this is how it works. Energy is all over us, just like air. Energy is there. But certain energies vibrate differently, which create what they call matter, M-A-T-T-E-R, or create some kind of substance. When it vibrates differently, it creates something. It can create this pillow. That's just a different energy, right? But so when you vibrate differently, you have a different frequency. Okay? When you vibrate differently, you have a different frequency. When two like frequencies meet, you see, that's that attraction. When you get on a frequency of attracting what you want, let's just say you want to be a musician. When you change your energy and frequency to attract musicians, and somebody taps into that, you attract. That's law of attraction. Now, here's the trick. Okay, here's the trick. You got to emotionalize. You need to emotionalize it. Like you have to be so emotionally caught up in it. You have to have tears in your eyes, emotion. You can't just say, I attract. No, you got to get emotional about it. But here's the real thing. You have to assume it already is in the present. It's what they call law of assumption. It was given out by a guy named Neville Goddard. If you look up Neville, N-E-V-I-L-L-E, Goddard, G-O-D-D-A-R-D, law of assumption, okay? And law of assumption says that you got to assume you have it before it is. When you assume that you have it, you then change your energy. That's what they call faith. Faith is the ability to see what isn't as if it were. The law of faith is believing in something before it is. So if you can assume that you have something already, you put your emotional attachment to it, you speak it into existence, you vibrate differently on a different frequency than you attract. You guys got me? You got to see it in the mind before it becomes a reality. I truly believe one day I'm going to take $10. I'm going to try it. I'm going to take $10 and I'm going to build it up to $1 million. Why not? Why not? Let's try it. Try to take something small and make it gigantic. Take $100 and turn it into $1 million, or try. And if you hit $1,000, so what? You made money. Okay? You have to put yourself in a whole different energy, a whole different frequency. But I know we all love our family. We love our brothers, our sisters, our friends. But if they don't help you and if they're trying to hold you back, you may have to tell them to step aside. My brothers and I, we always were, and we're close, but we didn't see eye to eye for a while. They want a different frequency. And it wasn't until just a year ago that they started vibing on the same frequency and understanding what we understand. And now I have a little small group chat, and I'm watching my brother Donald posting charts and everything, and he's vibing. Why not you? Why not you? This group right here can go. Now, here's what I want to do. I told Garrett I wanna do something. Now, typically, I'll give a 10,000 or 25 or even 50 promotion. I want to see Garrett Robertson, Chairman 250, so bad. Why can't we do this? I'm going to put $150,000 promotion. That's the biggest promotion I've ever done for anyone in the entire company. I'm putting $150,000 promotion. I want to be able that Garrett, I have ideas. Let's run 3 promotions, $50,000 for each of them. The first promotion is whoever hits, and you work it out. I'm just going to give you the idea. $50 off everybody that comes in, new people. You have to work it out with your team, and when they get in, you have to give them $50. You work it out with your leaders. Number 2, whoever sponsors 3 customers, right? For every 3 customers you sponsor that don't refund in 7 days, right? For every 3 legitimate customers, you get $100. And the third part of that, if you jump a rank, which means if you go from 150 to 600, you get $600. If you go from platinum 600 to 1,000, you get 1,000. If you go from 5,000 to chairman 10, you get 10,000. Garrett, you can work it out. It's $150,000. Those are some ideas. What do you think about that, Garrett?
Sheesh, man. They ready for that?
They ain't ready for that. They ain't ready for that.
Let's go.
So what we'll do, Garrett, I'll send you 50 in Bitcoin, okay, to start. And what we'll do is, as you eat that up, then I'll release another 50 and another 50. Is that fair?
Hey, drop in the chat if that's fair, fam. Drop in the chat appreciation, man.
So what date is this today? What's the date? It's the 12th. Since it's a large promo, let's run this to July 1st, 48 days, 45 days. So as of June 31st, if you're eating up the whole 150, God bless you. If you haven't, you haven't. But up to 150,000, let's go work. There's no reason why you can't, guys, put this promo to work, make some money for yourself, change other lives, and let's see Garrett Robert go to Chairman 250. We need him there, guys. We need him at Chairman 250. And Chairman 250, honestly, Garrett, you got to stop talking about it. I'll tell you why. How much did it take to go Chairman 500? That's what we need. All right. So if we think of how many people we need to go Chairman 500, that's what you should be talking about. Garrett is a Chairman 250. You see, it's easier to go to Chairman 500 than it will be to go to Chairman 250. I'll tell you why. You'll hit Chairman 250 easy because you're not focusing on it. Like I said before, Garrett, it's easier to go from 100,000 to 500,000 people than it is to go from 1 person to 10. So let's just say you have 1,000 people to go to Chairman 250. Every day you'll count 99, 998. No, set it at Chairman 500, you see. You need a whole new set of people. You need another 10,000 or 15,000 people, whatever it may be, that if you set it there, 1,000 will get eaten up like that. Does that make sense? So you are a Chairman 250 right now, you see. But that's done. You got to go Chairman 500. So put Chairman 500 in your brain right away. You have to have it, and then what? Garrett, if we don't do that, when you hit Chairman 250, you got nothing. Right? You're going to breathe. No. Pull that breath back. Go forward for 500. 250's out of the way, and bam, you're on your way to 500. That's how you do it. So guys and girls, when you hit a rank, don't breathe. As you get into that rank, set it for another level higher. I'm looking at 10, 15 billion a year with our company. Come on now. Somebody scream. Listen, I love you guys, and I appreciate you giving me the time. It's been about an hour and a half. And anytime in the future, I'd love to come back, maybe the next 3 months. We do something else, something a little bit different. And this weekend, Garrett, you want to let everybody know where I got an event for Randy Webb, if anyone want to plug in Dallas, Texas. Garrett, you coming?
Dallas, Texas, guys, pull up.
Come
Pull
on.
up. Oh,
You gotta come. You gotta be there. I just had a webinar with Randy last night. Woo! He has 1,000 tickets sold already. Everybody right here, let's pop another 500 tickets. Let's fill up that room. I'm gonna do my antics on stage. I'm gonna put a scarf around my head, look like a savage. Hey, Garrett, if we unmute everybody, can I get everybody singing? Oh, I am a savage. Can we do that?
Nah, we can't unmute everybody on this one.
Oh, man.
On the webinar, I don't think we could unmute everyone.
All right, guys, let's go after it. Let's go after the crown. We're going to be #1 volume company in the world. It's coming. We are #1 momentum ranked. It will take some work to become #1 in sales. Lots of companies in front of us. We're knocking them down one at a time, one at a time. We went from nothing. Now we're a player. We're one of the top, I think, like 20 or 30 firms in the world of network marketing. Right now, we are one of the top in the world in network marketing and sales. Let's do this thing. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Immediately go savage on signing people up. Get those customers, give those rebates, work it out with Garrett. Garrett, handle it together with the team on how you want to strategize with this. But it's game time. Let's go! Love you.
Let's go, guys. Drop that, man. I don't even know what you drop after that. Like, drop the praise hand. Like, seriously. Like, drop the praise. Yeah, drop the 2 hands in the air. Like, guys, that was just next level, man. Like, I'm super duper stoked over here. I'm excited. Let me turn my camera on. Can you pin my video? Guys, give your appreciation to Chris. Like, seriously, guys. You know, it was one thing to link arms with him in the beginning, but to see how far we are right now and see that he's the same Chris that we said yes to, and he has those same characteristics that even made us said yes. It just made me feel even better as just being here, guys. Like, seriously, I told you guys yesterday, every single person that we brought to him, when he said, hey, bring me your family, I'll make you guys all rich, they're all rich. Every single person that we used to connect with, we used to build with, they're all rich. He kept his word, guys. And to see him still here today, savage mode, like, that's what attracted me. I'm not even gonna lie. I dealt with a lot of CEOs in the past. I dealt with a lot of people who made money in the past. But the main thing that made me say yes to Chris was he was straight savage for success. He was straight savage for success, guys. And you literally got an opportunity to meet him today, hear from him today, understand what the vision is, understand there's no stopping. Even with all the success that he has today, he's still gonna get on these webinars, pour into you for an hour. I told you guys, my first webinar, he sat with my broke butt on webinar for like 12 hours. I was broke as a joke. And he sat there with me for like 12 hours. That's still the same man I see today. That's still the same man I see today. Before he even got on this call, I told him, most of the people that's going to be on this call are a year old. And he just gave you guys an hour and a half. Like, if that's not real deal in the field, if that's not genuine love for your people, like, I don't know what to tell you guys for real. Like, seriously, like, some of the stuff that he spoke about, guys, like, I took notes. I don't know what's wrong with you if you didn't. You just talked to a billionaire. Like, what's wrong with you? I took notes, right? And he said, okay, let's get into some of this, right? He said, you got to understand you're connected to the reason. That's super duper powerful. You're connected to the same exact reason that this company's doing 40 million a month in sales. You're connected to the same exact reason that this company is the #1 network marketing company in the world. You're connected to the same reason that we have created 100 millionaires, guys. And just being honest with you guys, I've never asked Chris to do a call for another team. Ever. Sometimes they just happen. Sometimes we just fall into them. But this is the first time I said, yo, Chris, I got some people that need to hear from you. I got some people that need to hear from you. Because I know we did a lot of great things together before, but I believe this team that we have now is going to do a lot more. That was my exact words. I need you to talk to them. I'm willing to go through history again. I'm willing to go through the history again, redo the stories again, re-see the process again. I'm willing to do that. Steve is willing to do that. Meg is willing to do that. Those are the three people I joined first with. They're willing to do that because we see so much in you guys, right? Another thing that he said, you got to be on the same frequency, guys. Now, this is huge to me, guys. This is huge to me because just like you know this is Chris's company, this is our company. He told you the story. I ain't never told it to y'all. He told it to y'all. Because you don't really got to talk too much when you really who you say you are. But one thing that he mentioned that got us here was we was on the same exact frequency. See, here's the thing about this group specifically. Here's the one thing about this group specifically. If you're not on the same energy, we don't care how good you are. If you're not on the same frequency, we don't care what you bring to the table. We care about being one and getting to the goal as one. Seriously. That's all we care about. That's all we care about because it's not even worth winning if we didn't win together. It's not even worth winning if we didn't trust each other all the way to the finish line. See, when I met Christopher Terry, guys, he wasn't the Chris you guys know today. He wore 5X t-shirts with Biggie Smalls' face on the front, his hat like this, screaming, hey, y'all want to make some money or what? And at that moment, I said, man, you the white me. You the white me. Just with more money. Hell yeah, I'm all in with you. We was on the same frequency, guys. We was on the same frequency. I go sometimes months without talking to Christopher Terry. Matter of fact, I haven't really talked to him probably in the last 6 months or so. I don't call him every day asking for stuff. I just put in work. And he knows that. But he can still hop on this call and know exactly where we're at. Know exactly where the goal is. Know exactly the work we're putting in. Because we in the same frequency. You got to ask yourself, are you on the same frequency as your leaders? Or do you think you could do it better than them? Do you think you could do it without them? Do you think, oh, you don't have to follow the blueprint? You're going to get it anyway. You might get it anyway. You just won't get it with us. The same frequency, family. Like, that's super duper important, guys. What's something else he talked about, right? What's something else he talked about? He said, guys, true success, you need a team. To have true success, you need a team, guys. Like, no one's going chairman by themselves. No one's going P5 by themselves. You might go P1, P2, P5, maybe, by yourself. But to go chairman, the rank everyone wants to get to, you have to be on the same frequency with your team, guys. Like, this car was amazing, man. I was just over here, like, smiling, ear to ear, because it reminded me of why we joined, guys. We didn't get here. We didn't come to this company for us. Not me, not Steve, not one time did we speak about us. I know Chris came up here and said, we got to stop talking about Chairman 250, or I have to. But the truth is, guys, he just said that because he knows a lot of other chairmen talk about their rank. You've never heard me talk about mine. You never heard me talk about mine. So he said that to reference other people because he think that might be the same over here. But I want you to understand something. It's different over here. It's different over here, right? You will be one of the best teams everyone talks about in the next 6-9 months, guys. But it starts with us being on the same frequency. I truly believe that, man. And I'm talking about my other teams right now. Seriously. I think sometimes people forget everyone's on my team. And that's not to brag or boast, but it's to let you know that you're a little bit better. You're a little bit better. I'm letting you guys know that. You got complete access to people who want to make sure you're better. Like Steve just texted me like, yo, I think we could be one of your biggest legs. And guess what I said? Guess what I said? Is Chris still on? No? Okay. I said, you fucking right. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said. But it starts with us together, guys. It starts with understanding when the way this call is packed out, you want to know how to get there quick, pack out every call like that. The way this call is packed out, the way you guys move for this call, you got to move like that for every call. You got to move like that for everything. And I promise you guys, you will be the ones they talk about by next year. I promise you. Right? So, God, I'm super duper excited, man. Let's go over some of these things like Chris just dropped on it. What he say? Someone dropped in the chat. What the hell he just say he was trying to drop on us? What he just say? What? Oh my gosh. Hold up, where's Steve at, man? Hold up. What did he say, man? 150? I know you lying, not to the fam. In Bitcoin? You know Bitcoin just took a drop, so it's going. We'll take that. Let's go. Right? 150 in Bitcoin. You know the craziest part, guys? He said he's gonna send 50 up front to a leader that's gonna leave that 50 there for the whole fam. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make this money together. We're going to get it together. I ain't dibbling and dabbling in the 50. We're going to make sure we go up together. I truly appreciate Chris for that. I didn't know he was going to come on here and do that. He didn't even have to do that. Like I said, I don't ask this man for anything, ever, not one time. So for him to come out just his heart and do that for you guys, we got to make sure we knock out these goals. So, man, we're going to come together and find out exactly how to run this promo. But I know some things he said was he's going to do 3 different type of promotions, right? $50K for each, right? So he said $50 off to join. And when he said it ends, July 1st. So he said $50 off to join. So everybody running their own promo, just stop. Just stop it. See, here's the thing about being on the same frequency, guys. And before we even get to the promo, I think this definitely got to be addressed. Here's the thing about this being on the same frequency. You don't move until the whole team moves. If you see something's messed up, you reach out to the leaders and say, yo, something's messed up. How do we fix it together? If you see something's late, you don't drop it on your own. You say, hey, are you having some trouble so we can make sure we get this out? You don't just drop it on your own. If you see there's no promos being ran, you don't run a promo, right? We gotta be on the same frequency, guys. I just told you yesterday, moving forward will not be the same. Will not be the same because we understand that we're taking this thing to the moon. And everything has to be intentional to make sure we blast off correctly, right? So 3 promos, guys. $50 off to join. It's $50,000 for that. So I don't know if you guys know math or not. That sounds like for 1,000 people. I want to know right now, out of that 1,000 people, how many going to be in your group? How many of that 1,000 is going to be in your group? Yo, come on, guys. You telling me the whole marathon is taking 1,000? Where y'all at, man? Okay, there we go. Everybody, okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Because I need to know that you guys are really, really trying to dominate. Forget all that soft shit right now, guys. It's $150,000 on the line. Ain't no time to be soft. Ain't no time to sleep. Ain't no time to be, I'm a trader. I don't care about Bill. Are you in the wrong group, bro? Stop it. Because here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. I've been looking around for years now, right? I've been looking around, and one thing I can say is chairmen make more money trading than the real deal traders. I don't even call them traders. I call my chairman investors. I call my chairman investors, right? Because they actually make profits and they actually live life. They don't just sit on the computer all day, right? So I want you guys to understand something. Now is the time to go all out. Now is the time to go all out. Plug all the way in, because you got to July 1st to go all out and change your life. That way you can trade with 100K like Chris did. I could throw 100 bands in the trading account. I mean, I wish he would have threw me them signals. I could have used the free 700 now. I could have used the free 700. Maybe I need to tap back in. Oh, sheesh. Like, I could have used that. Right? So, guys, I'm super duper excited. Let's get into it, because you already know, man, right? So 3 promos, guys. $50 off everyone that joins. He said whoever sponsors 3 customers will get 100. Right? He said whoever sponsors 3 customers will get 100. And then he said this one threw me off. Like, I'm like, I don't even know how we gonna run this one. Right? So we're gonna need a couple of days to think on this one. I'm just gonna re-say what he said, though. He said whoever ranks up. So if you go from P150 to P600, you're gonna get 600. What the? If you can tell who invested in some Bitcoin now. He said if you go from P6 to P1000, you're gonna get 1,000. He said if you go from P5, shout out to all the P5. Where the P5s at in the building, man? Because we got some big lows on the way. So he dropped this at the perfect timing. Shout out to Jaden. Shout out to Charlie. Shout out to the P5. Shout out to the P2s going P5. He said if you go chairman, he's going to give you 10 bands. Huh? Like, oh my gosh. What about the chairmans that go 25? What about we gonna have to say something about that. What about the chairman? Don't let the chairmans go 25 before y'all now, because they gonna fight to see what's up about that, right? Nah, I love it, man. This call was amazing. Guys, it's not just about the giveaway. It's not just about the promo. It's just, guys, I don't know if you read the flyer. It said back to the basics, because that's where we at with it. We back to the basics. He said the rich, like, meet your rich family. Meet your rich family. And Chris is like the granddad. He like the grandpa, right? He like the granddad of the family. And he just came through with all type of presents, man. He put his Santa outfit on. He slid down the chimney. And he just came in here and set it off for the whole family, guys. Seriously. So drop them goats in the chats. Drop them goats in the chats. I'm not going to hold you guys too longer, man. This was amazing, amazing call. I'm going to bring my brother Steve back up, see if he has anything to say. But, guys, this was an amazing call. Like, seriously, this call was phenomenal. And I'm just super excited because, like I said, I've never asked Chris to talk to any other group. And I believe that you guys really deserved everything that happened tonight. I truly believe that. You know me, I ain't about nothing hype. I ain't about nothing cap. And I ain't here to please no one. So when I say that, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. I truly believe a lot of you guys that plug in every single day, and trust me, we see who it is. We know who it is. We know exactly who believes in the leadership. And we know exactly who's on the fence. What I challenge you guys to do is be all in. Be all in with us, guys, because we're going to take this thing to the moon. We're going up like the income, like every day that we say, right? So some huge announcements, guys. Before Steve, text me if you still on, bro. I don't know if he got access to unmute or whatever, but a few things. Here. Okay, there go my bro. There you go. A A few things, guys. A lot of changes is coming after this call, guys. So I really want you guys to be plugged in. I need you guys to like literally reach out to your P2000s and above and let them know you're all in. Because over the next couple of days, guys, this train is moving. And this train will move with or without you. We're not begging, we're not convincing, we're not hoping, we're not wondering. You gotta give us a complete answer. You in or out. And the people that's in, we're gonna make it our job to make sure you have the biggest year of your life. We're gonna make sure you never have to worry about money again. We're gonna make sure that you really go up like the income, guys. You know, you already know, June 19th, we in Houston. But before we even get to Houston, we gotta structure up. We really gotta structure up so we can level up. A lot of people been asking me, yo, I'm seeing changes. I'm seeing things. I'm seeing this, I'm seeing that. And you're gonna see a lot more of what you're seeing. You're gonna see a lot more of what you're seeing. Because at this point, a lot of people are depending on us to step up as leaders. And when I say us, I mean everyone in the chat. This group will be the smallest it ever is. This group will be the smallest it ever be after this call, guys. So when I say us as a group, we all gotta step up. We all gotta step up. Go next level in leadership to make sure we lead every single person after us to the top, guys. Make it easier. Like, guys, there's only what, 500 on this call, 400 on this call, almost 500. What about when we got 5,000 on the call, 10,000 on the call? It all started at this moment. All of us agreeing that we're gonna go up together. We're gonna grow up together. We're gonna glow up together. We're gonna travel the world together. We're gonna break bread on yachts together. We're gonna go to the dealerships and pull off together. Because honestly, guys, we already did that with a lot of people. And now we want to do it with you because we feel like you the right people. And all you gotta do is meet us halfway. But guys, like, huge announcements this week. New chats. Let me just throw that out there. New chats. New chats are on the way. So if you're not plugged in, your people not plugged in, you're gonna be in a deserted island. You're gonna be sitting there like, where everybody go? Not with you. Not with you, because you're not plugged in. You're not tapped in. They went with the winners, not the people that's just trying to pay their bills. They went with the winners. The people really trying to be successful. The people really trying to be wealthy. The people that's really connected with the successful and wealthy. So really pay attention, guys. Like, really be plugged in. Really be alert. Really, like, plug in. Turn your notifications back on in the Discord, because you don't want to know everything that's dropped in there. I feel sorry for anybody that hopped off this call, for real. I feel sorry for them. All right, I feel sorry for them. So Steve, I'm excited, bro. I know you over there lit. I know we going up like the income. We got big things on the way. A lot of pops on the way, guys. Don't be surprised when those drops drop. Don't be surprised when we got a chairman 25, a chairman 50, a chairman 100, 20 chairman. Someone drop in the chat, what is the goals for this year, in the next year, guys? Next 12 months, what's the goal? 20 chairman. That shit is done. It's done. It's done. It's not one bit in my mind that don't believe it's done. Not one piece in my mind. It is done. You wanna know why? Because we're aligned with greatness. We're aligned with greatness. The back office gotta catch up, not us. Long as we put in the work every single day, do the right things every single day, the back office gotta catch up, not us, man. So I love every single one of you guys. Steve, you wanna come on here? Meg, if you wanna come on here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Just real quick, just allow me to turn on my camera, because you got the power to do that. All right, bet. Yo, guys, man, keep the chat loading, keep it fired up, man. An awesome call by yours truly, man, the CEO of this company, man. That was absolutely phenomenal. I was blown away. I already got some messages from some people like, yo, I got 3 people now. Steve, are you gonna send that $50? Listen. All right. I did the promo last year. I ran a bunch of promos. Sheesh. Shit was crazy. Let me tell you guys something. Go crazy. Like, go crazy. Do you understand what $50 off? $50 off for that 3 people? Man, listen, go crazy, but don't hit me up, all right? Cash App enough, all right? Yo, guys, you want to hit these ranks. You want to hit these next level. Man, like, imagine if you're a P2000 right now, you go P5. You about to get an extra $5 grand. That should motivate you. You a P5 go chairman, you about to get 10 grand. That should motivate you. You sign up 3 people, that's better promo than I did last year, man. I would give an extra, yo, you got $100 just for signing up 3 people? Yo, that's, guys, go crazy. This is the time to go absolutely insane. You got until July 1st. And let me tell you, yo, time is going to go by quick. Before you know it, it's already July 1st. Go crazy, guys. All right? Things you guys want to focus on. Again, we got Chairman Bootcamp 2 coming up next month. So you want to start gearing up. You want to start getting your team. You want to start planning now. Guys, everybody should be pushing for Chairman Bootcamp 2 in Houston next month. The link is going to be released very, very shortly. As you heard Garrett said, yo, new chats. That's right, new chats, a whole bunch of other new stuff coming out. I'm super excited because, guys, we're literally about to turn up in here. We're about to turn up in such a way it's going to be crazy. So you do not, this is not the time. This is not the time to go out and do your own thing. This is not the time to drift and just fall in the back and, you know, let me start my own group chat. No, 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 because you will get left behind. Let me tell you something. You will get left behind. Nobody's going to be coming for you like, where's such and such? Where's such and such? Nope. We're just going to be out. And then 2-3 months, you're going to look up, damn, all these people ranked up, all these people at these new levels. Don't be that person that gets left behind. This is the time more than ever to really plug in, guys. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Out, guys, promos, 150 grand on the line. If you don't go crazy, if you don't get off this call and go call your entire team and say, yo, let's go, let's turn up, you just don't want it bad enough, man. Seriously, you just don't want it bad enough. Right now, after hearing all of that, yo, this man about to 150K. Every rank that you skip and ran to, you get that full payout. Come on now. Like, that's crazy. But that's pretty much it. Let's get it. Let's go, guys. That's all I got to say. That's all. I'm going to pass it back over to you, Garrett. Let's wrap it up. Guys, let's go to work.
Sheesh, man. Like, let's get it, guys. I'm not gonna hold you guys too longer. A few things I'm gonna say though. Because some of y'all savages, and y'all don't know y'all messing with the savages, right? So let's get some things understood on this promo, right? Let's get some things understood on this promo. For one, do not hit up any of the chairman leaders bothering them, because you will get savage mode. Don't do it, guys. Right? Don't do it. We're gonna set it up. Right, we're gonna make sure we talk to Chris, confirm exactly how he wants to run it. Right, we're gonna put out the promo so you know exactly how it's ran. And then we're gonna set up an email for you to send in your qualifications to. I can just let you know that off top, right? Because we don't got time for you know, hey, I brought me in 3. Because don't forget, your 3 need to remain active, right? Your 3. They gotta stay active, right? They can't do chargebacks. So another thing, he said that the promo will end July 1st, guys. The promo will, so that's what, May, June, July. You guys got some time. You guys got a lot of time. A lot of you guys can rank up twice and get double bags. You guys can rank up twice and get a double bag. Right, so what we're gonna do, and don't forget, guys, June we got an amazing event. In July, we're trying to do something special, you know, for maybe like the P1, P2s and above, you know, real chairman type vibes. You know what I'm saying? Real chairman type vibes in July is coming. So that's like a perfect time. That's a perfect time to get a bag, but not a bag. I'm not talking about the bag from Chris. I'm talking about coming to July a chairman yourself. Coming to July, a chairman yourself. Never forget, guys, to go chairman, all it takes is 7 to 10 P1000s. That's not really hard. That's effort work. caring about people work. It's not hard, right? So guys, we're going to set up everything to make sure the promo is put out there correctly, to make sure that everybody gets, confirmed that qualifies. We're not going to just rush it because some money got through out there, but we are going to rush it, right? We're going to make sure that it's put out, let's say, next maybe a day or so, just to get back to Chris, confirm everything, right? Get the right promo so you guys will know exactly what we run into, and then to get the email where you guys can send in your qualifications, man. Drop some fire in the chat if you guys ready to get this money, man. Drop some fire in the chat if you ready to get this money, man. The fire ain't coming fast enough, man. Y'all sleep? Okay. My bad. I see the goddamn fire. I see that fire. Oh, snap. All right, so let's go. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You already know tomorrow we back locked in. Locked in daily direction, right? We back locked in daily direction, opportunity call, get paid session. All right, guys, we locked in, man. We're going to make sure that we show up every single day for you guys. New member walkthrough at 7, another opportunity call at 9, and another chairman training tomorrow, guys, 10 o'clock, man. So make sure you plug in, man, because you guys already know plugged in people get paid. And you already know, in order for you to plug in and get paid, y'all be plugged in with your leadership, guys. You gotta be plugged in with your leadership. So one time before we get out here, let me know what we going up like. One time, let me know what we going up like in the chat. I want to see it flooded. What we going up like for all the people that don't know what we going up like. For all the people that ain't plugged in, they don't know. Because only people that's been plugged in knowing what we going up like. Only the people that's been plugged in know what we going up like. Okay, I got some runners with us this year, man. I'm super duper excited. Let's get it. Let's go. You already know we going up like the income. Peace, God, love, peace, happiness. Hope you all have a blessed night. Hey, you want to say something? Okay, guys. You know, May, she all about her business. She trying to answer to these messages. Some of y'all already sending in. I got 3 people. Chill. All right, let's get it, fam. Let's go. We out. Amazing call. Let's work.